With this February 2nd being Groundhog Day, it was very interesting what they did in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania today, because they talked about, we associate Groundhog Day, of course, with the famous Bill Murray movie, and it's the same thing over and over and over again. And they actually brought up a good comparison to 2020. And so what they said was, after this Groundhog's Day is over, there are brighter things on the horizon by the time we get to spring. But Nathan, I'll tell you what, roll that video. With that being said, as the proclamation was made this morning in Punxsutawney, it was decided that Phil saw his shadow, indicating 6 more weeks of winter. Now, before we get there in the 4 states, we're actually going to be absolutely delightful. Unfortunately, that is not the case in other portions of the United States. So let's be very fortunate that we sit here for really the first 3 days of the beginning of the 2nd month and get spoiled by Mother Nature, because up by where Punxsutawney Phil was, they actually had, you saw snow coming down right there. And we've still got winter storm warnings and watches with this major snowfall that's taken place throughout New England and the northeastern portion of the United States. We're talking about 13 inches in New York City. They have a state of emergency declared. Mayor Bill de Blasio is telling everybody in New York City, don't go anywhere. Everybody stay at home. And then we're talking about anywhere from 24 to 26 inches of snow the farther north that you go. So let's revert back to our 4-state almanac on this February the 2nd. Our average high, 47 degrees. We're going to be able to eclipse that today and really for the next 2 days, because now that the skies have cleared off with the Freeman Health System sky camera in Joplin, we sit at 39. Still do have a little bit of a wind chill. But here's what's going to happen this afternoon. Watch the clockwise movement of the wind arrows. And while it's not coming in, 10 to 15 to 20 miles per hour, still going to feed us some warmer temperatures. And that's why we see the color contour just going diagonal right there from northwest down to southeast. And we're already sitting at 46 in Independence, 45 in Neodesha. It'll take a little bit for Lamar, Carthage to get to that 40-degree point. Nevada sits at 31. But eventually, got to remember, we're only sitting at 12:17 in the afternoon. We've got another 3-4 hours of sunlight that's going to kick in and take us up into the 50s. Now, as we work throughout the night, clear skies. But here's another key factor. Past couple of nights, we've been below the freezing point. We're going to be able to hover right above it. And so it's going to even be a warmer Thursday, or warmer Wednesday, than what we had on Tuesday. But Thursday's the big development. Number one, we're going to start with morning rain that's going to sweep in. And anytime something comes to the northwest, especially at this point in time of year, we know there's going to be some colder temperatures above it. All the snow should stay to the north of us. So let's just say track Kansas City. We may see it clip just a couple of our northern counties. But for the most part, it's just going to be rain on Thursday. But honestly, that's just the beginning, because there's a big Arctic front that's going to drop through from Thursday all the way into the weekend. So on the backside of number one, the rain, then come the cold temperatures. Then we talk about additional precipitation that blows in from the Pacific. And that's going to bring us snow then on Saturday. And I'm just going to keep on saying this all week long. If you're going to tell me that it's going to be 5 and 6 degrees overnight in between Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I'm going to light up the fireplace, turn on the furnace, grab some blankets, get the chicken wings in the crock pot, listen to what Mr. Food has for us, and enjoy Super Bowl 55 right here on KOAM, kickoff at 5:30.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. All right, thanks, Michael.